We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let the joy wash over us. We let it be. We let the peace wash over us. We let it be. We let the love wash over us. We just let it be. We let the joy wash over each and every one of us. We let, yes, we let it be. We let the love wash over us. We let it be.
Good evening. That was Gino Walker, accompanied by our pianist this evening, Mark, the music director from Vision. We're glad you're with us. Got a little sad, Gino singing that song, because that was the song we always sang at our Sunday gatherings for closing. So I want to say I'm missing you all. I'm missing you. So I'm Kevin Busey. I have the great honor to be the spiritual leader of our awesome spiritual community, Universal Spirit Center. And I specifically welcome any of you who are new with us, especially those of you who join us from out of the country. A warm welcome to you. A welcome to our members and our congregants and those of you who just kind of hang out with us. So this evening is a powerful evening of release. That's the metaphysical meaning of this evening. Good Friday. So we're going to do a little process of release, but what I want to do is invite you, if you would like, to go and get your journals, pens, or anything you want to write on, because as we move into this process, you may want to jot some things down. You don't have to, but it might serve you to do that. So we're going to put up a slide here about getting your journal for the next minute, because we don't want anyone to miss anything. So if you want to go get your journal, or paper, or a pen for the process we're doing, I'm going to let you go do that now. All right, that was cool. That was put together by Gino. We ran through the hour clock a couple times, but thanks, Gino, for that. Okay, so let's talk about where we're at. Where we're at. We're in the middle of a powerful story. As I mentioned this last Sunday, it's a universal story. It's a universal story that is told by most all spiritual traditions. And the story is about the initiation of the soul. It's the initiation of the soul into the divine experience. It's the rising up of the soul. That's the universal story. And the universal story is individual or personal to any of us that take on the story. That any of us that journey that spiritual path, it becomes our story. And it's a story of moving into an experience of our divine self. And that's the story. That's the story that's told by all spiritual traditions. So there's not one spiritual tradition that owns it. There's not one person that owns it. But it's a call upon humanity to experience our own divinity. That's what it is. And not everyone consciously takes this journey. There's a choice involved. So the story that we're in the middle of this story, this initiation of the soul, and as it's lived by Jesus's last week. And it just so happens that in this last week of Jesus's life on earth, he goes through certain points, certain stages in the last week to bring about the initiation of his soul that is symbolized in his resurrection, which we celebrate on Sunday. So if these stages intrigue you, I will be reviewing them on Sunday. I talked about them last Sunday, but this Sunday's our Easter celebration at 10 a.m. And I'll be talking about the specific movements, if you will, that the soul goes through in order to experience its initiation. So we're coming to the end of the story, and tonight is a very significant stage or process in the initiation. It's Good Friday. It's the story of Jesus. The point in the story is Jesus dies and is put in the tomb. Metaphysically, the death of Jesus is really a process, metaphysically, of letting go. Of letting go what blocks us from our own, if you will, resurrection, our own experience of our own divinity. It's the movement from living maybe in victimhood or the surface of things or reaction, which most humanity generally live at, to look at our lives and say, what is it that holds me back from experiencing my authentic self? That's what today's about. What is it that keeps me bound or keeps me in bondage so that I'm unable to experience the depth of my soul, the love of God, so surrendered and present to? So tonight, that's the process that we're bringing to you, that we want you to engage in with us. It's a powerful time. So, we talk a lot in, I think, religious science about the process of letting go, the process of releasing, right? But today is the day where energies for release and letting go are really strong, because there's a consciousness that's happening about releasing and letting go. So if we ever really wanted to get serious about releasing and letting go, today's the day. Now's the time to do it, because we ride the energies of Good Friday. So let me share with you what we're going to do tonight so that you're you're aware, you're prepared. When I'm finished talking, Gino is going to lead us in a very deep chant to move us into the experience of the heart. So she'll do that. It's beautiful. I heard her rehearse it. Her and Mark rehearse it. It's beautiful. When she's complete with that, Dana will move into playing the crystal bowls, which will really start to move the energy, shift the energy into us, open the energy, kind of set it free, maybe where it's stuck. So she'll do that for about 5 minutes. So we invite you just to take a deep breath in and welcome the sounds, and let the sounds play into your heart and into the bowls. So we'll do that for 5 minutes. Then I'll come back on, and I'll lead us through a specific process of release. And when I'm complete with that, Gina will take us into a beautiful song of opening, a beautiful song. And then we'll go back into 5 minutes of crystal bowls where the light, the sounds will be light and energetic and rising up. And then I'll conclude us with a prayer. And then I'll launch us out into our night. So I invite you to just get comfortable where you are. Sit up straight and tall. Let the energy move through a straight spine, shoulders back a little bit. And breathe into your body with such intention that your body releases any tension, any holding on. That's a great time to just open up. So be aware of any place within you that's tied or holding on, and breathe directly into those places. Invite your jaw, your back, your shoulders to relax. And set the intention of opening to the energies of this night. Opening to the movement of spirit within you. And so we take deep breaths right into our heart. Go ahead and close your eyes. And experience your heart opening.
Oh.
Dana Moss said that was beautiful. Thank you. Let's take a couple deep, full breaths in that. So we've talked about this before, but it might be a good time to acknowledge the year we've been through. You know, with COVID and the shutdown, with the racial tensions happening in our country, with the great political divide. It's been a time where we have, in some ways, had to kind of be with ourselves more. So I think now would probably be a good time to consider maybe what the gifts of this time have brought to us. Because it certainly has been a unique year. You know, and I was thinking on the way over here, it's spring, and it's starting to, you know, be beautiful out. And but most of the beauty that we see comes from a seed. And if the seed did not give up its identity of being a seed, did not let that identity go, then we would not experience the beauty that we experience in spring. So really the gift of the seed is to give up that identity, to break through the shell into its beauty. And that's right there, I think, the universal call. So I'm going to ask you a couple areas in your life of where maybe you need to let go. And feel free, if you want, to jot those down. You can refer to them later. But go ahead right now and take a deep breath and maybe close your eyes. And as we begin this process, let your higher self guide you, that spirit of wisdom within you. So that divine self of you. We ask, what thoughts do I carry that I need to release? What thoughts keep my energy or my vibration or my authentic self down? And maybe in your mind's eye, just look down now. Look down. As you consider, what thoughts make you unhappy or in conflict or struggle? And if you would like, go ahead and jot down those thoughts in your journal or piece of paper. What thoughts cause suffering for you? In Science of Mind, Ernest Holmes says, there is one thought to hold to. God is. God is. So take a deep breath. I'm going to ask you to kind of direct your gaze down again, even with your eyes closed. Maybe just look down. And what feelings do you entertain or hold on to and experience that keep your energy down? Maybe keep you in victimhood, feel powerless. But what feelings do you have that you just would be happier if you release them? go ahead and, if you would like, write down those feelings that rob you of your happiness. And through this process, continue to breathe. Breathe in deeply. And take a deep breath. Go ahead and close your eyes again. And again, just kind of keep your focus gazing down a little bit, that lower energy, observing it. What behaviors do you engage in that keep your thoughts negative or low energy feelings? What behaviors do you engage in that keep you from being authentic, that rob you of your energy or your joy? And let your higher self reveal to you what behaviors is it time to let go of. And feel free to jot down any behaviors maybe that you've outgrown, that you're complete with, that rob you of your happiness. And taking another deep breath. Our final question. Go ahead and close your eyes and again kind of gaze down. Connect with that inner wisdom, that higher self within you. What life circumstances do you need to let go of? Be that a relationship, a job, place you live. What life circumstance have you outgrown that it's time to let go of? And let your higher self reveal this to you. This might be the most scary one to consider. The most scary one to consider. And go ahead and jot this, a life circumstance down, if any came up to your awareness. What life circumstance do you need to move on from? Take another deep breath in. So you might have felt like, in any one of these areas you wanted to continue writing, you can return to that. So, but I'm going to ask you to close your journal or that piece of paper maybe you wrote on, turn it over and move it away from your space. Just imagine as you're moving their journal away or this paper away, imagine you have released these thoughts, feelings, behaviors, life circumstances. Go ahead and close your eyes. And imagine thoughts. Imagine opening to thoughts that inspire you, that cause you to rise up in energy. Thoughts that assist you in becoming aware of your own divine magnificence. And imagine opening now to feelings of joy and love and peace and generosity, kindness. And imagine now looking up that you engage in behavior that radiates loving kindness and connection and intimacy and authenticity. And imagine that all of your life circumstances support and reinforce who you are as a divine being. So just imagine that. Open now to the life energy, to the rising up. Open up to the power of release. So now we open.
My mind is opening, opening. My mind is opening, opening. I am opening.
Dana Mosser, thank you. Beautiful, thank you. So we've completed this ritual of release. There's another stage that happens in this process of Jesus' last week before we get to Easter. There is great significance and meaning that Jesus' body, as Scripture tells us, was taken down and put in a tomb for 3 days. 3 is a powerful number of transformation. So in the experience of stillness and quiet, where there's no noise, no lights, but complete stillness, there's a spaciousness that occurs. A spaciousness for that which is authentic and divine and new life to rise up. So it speaks to the idea of the need for us to become still, to move away from the noise and the lights and the people, and to meet ourselves in our own stillness. It's a necessary thing for this authentic self to rise up. So I invite you in the next couple of days to spend some time integrating the energies of this season, to integrate the energy of release, to integrate the journey of your own life through this year, so that on Sunday morning we can experience that rising up of that which is within us that is authentic and true and divine. So spend a few moments in the stillness between now and Sunday. So one of the gifts of this pandemic is that people are available. So on Tuesday, Gino and I decided let's do a live Good Friday service because we were going to do it pre-taped. But we called Dana and Corey and Mark and we said, are you guys free Friday night? And they all said, yeah, we are. And it's not because they're free because they're unpopular, because that's what we used to think about people on Friday night, right? Which had people who had nothing to do. Or nowhere to be. But not in COVID. We're all free on Friday night. So a real thanks to Dana for blessing us with the energy of the Bulls. Thank you, Dana. Real special thanks to Mark from Vision Center for Spiritual Living. Great, always great when you're here with us. Gino, our own beloved Gino, we're so grateful to you for your inspiration and how you call us to our own self. And as always, Corey, the cameraman, who you very seldom see, but the cameraman, the guy behind the camera that's giving us all these directions all the time. So I want to let you know that our prayer practitioners are available to you, that if something came up for you that you want to work with this night or in the next couple days or next week, you can find them on our website. You click the tab Guidance, and it will show you their wonderful faces along with a little information about them, and you can email them or call them for prayer support. So please utilize our practitioners. And this would be a great thing for those of you who are out of the country to also utilize, if you would like, our prayer practitioners. All right, let's just take a breath. Invite you Sunday morning, 10 a.m., through Facebook or YouTube or our website to join us on our Easter celebration. And now I invite you to breathe deeply into yourself. Maybe close your eyes and feel within yourself that stirring energy, that newness, that divine life that seeks to rise up as you. Feel into that. Feel into spaciousness and into letting go. Feel into that place within yourself that is still and calm and peaceful. And let us know that our work tonight brings about for us and for all beings the experience of awakening, of new life. And so let's just send this energy tonight as a blessing upon our planet. And join with me in thanksgiving as we say together, and so it is. Thanks for joining us. Be safe. We'll see you Sunday.
There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all for myself. I didn't know that the grace of God was sufficient, and I didn't know the love of God is always at hand. But now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling to make it through another day, you've got to let it go. Let it all go. And this is what we have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide, 'cause I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit, 'cause I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, 'cause my heart is open wide, and I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only